Hi everyone, this is the week 10 supporting video for the songwriting tutorial. If you've seen the tutorial, I did say that I'd do a video where I just wanted to show you like my basic setup for recording my song ideas. Now again, I must stress, you know, I'm by no means a tech head. This is merely just me showing a way that you can get your ideas recorded down to a reasonable level if you're somebody who's, you know, come into songwriting, you like to play a bit and you just want to sort of make some recordings. So this is what I use. There are many programs. I just use a really simple free one called Audacity. Normally I use my new laptop, but this week, because I'm doing the session recording on that laptop, I'm just going to show you on my old laptop. So I actually use a newer version of Audacity now, but the principle is still the same. So if you just, let me see if I can get this to focus. See my little arrow? Just going to click on there. As I say, you can download this program for free. And then it should open up. There we go. Let's click OK. So as you can see above here, you've got a record button, you've got fast forward, and you've got a button to take you back as well. You've got a stop, a play, and a pause button. Don't really use the pause button very much. And there are various tools. What I've got, I have this microphone, which is, I just use it for, it's just a USB mic. I paid £50 for this Marantz mic. It's just got a cable with a USB connector on it that goes straight into your laptop. Usually your laptop should just recognise it automatically, but you can always go into your settings if you have any problems. Again, I'm not an expert to advise on that, I just know I plugged it in and it worked. I've just got a little JBL speaker here as well, so I've just been using that for playback. Again, this is all very, very basic. It is merely just a way to get your ideas down. I use a sound card on this old computer to plug my headphones into because my headphone port is broken, but you can plug headphones straight into your computer as well. Okay, so let's say I want to, one more thing to mention is headphones. Again, when I'm listening, I plug the headphones into there. Just make sure before you unplug your speaker, that's what's currently plugged in, that you turn your speaker off first, because you'll get like a popping noise and you don't want to damage your speaker. So, just to show you, I've got my microphone here. Maybe you want to generate a click track like I did before. Oh look, you can see me in the reflection. Hello. So if you go to, let's get this focus sorted, generate. Again, sorry for the Neanderthal style of filming here. I really am making do with the basics that I have. So you go to click track and then it'll give you an option. So, you know, if it's kind of like a decent pace, a lot of music's just at 120, or you could have it really slow. Maybe you want it at 60. If I do it at 60, press enter. And then that's a click track. I'm just going to press play. Oh, hold on, volume isn't, it's because my speaker isn't turned on. 1 second, when I turn my speaker on, you should be able to hear that. Ooh, makes a right funny noise. There we go. So that is a very slow click to record to, unless you're doing twice as fast. But anyway, so you can do a click like that. Maybe that's not the click you want. If you want to get rid of your track, you go to just a little cross, like when you close a window on a computer. I'm going to go generate, click track. Let's put it at 120. So you can hear that's a bit faster. Now we're recording to a faster beat. Yeah. Okay, so you've got that option. You can put any kind of pace of click. And then just to generally show you, I'm going to press record. That's a bit of vocal. So when I'm pressing play, another thing to know is that this space bar here, if you just press space bar, that will also play back instead of having to press that button there. And I usually just press the stop button. I'm sure these all, if you Google Audacity, you can find so many tutorials to show you how to work this. So there, I've got a bit of audio. Now I want to record another bit of audio on top of that. So at this point, I'm going to need to use my headphones, because if I press record now, it's the new track that I record is going to pick up the sound off that speaker. So, as I say, make sure you turn your speaker off. And then I'm going to plug, let's see what I'm doing. That one stays, oh yeah, that's it. I'm going to plug this into there. Oh, sorry, just bear with me. There it is again. So there's my sound box thingy, my sound card. My thingamajig. As you can tell, I'm very up on the technical terms. The sound of me jigamy do. Okay, so plug my earphones in there. So now, just like the speaker, the music will play just out of these instead, directly into my ears. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the start. So go back to there like that, and then I'm going to the play, not play, sorry, the record button, the little red one. So here's what's going to happen. Okay, so I've just done a second line of vocal, just harmonising over that first bit. So I'm going to listen back to it. This is, obviously I wouldn't be swapping this much normally, it's just because I would only use the speakers when I'd done quite a bit of work and wanted to listen back. But for the fact that I'm just trying to show you what's what, again, I'm just, bear with me. Oh, there's a screen, plugging in again. Again, sorry, pretty shoddy filming going on here. I'll just turn that speaker back on. So now I have lots of audio. Oh, nearly. Let's try that again. Let's just try that again, one moment. Okay, so here we go. Ooh, that's very loud. So that's a bit of meat. Okay, here's another thing you can do. So I've highlighted that bit there where I'm talking. Backspace. That gets rid of that. If you want to get rid of audio in front of audio though, so let's say there was something there I wanted to get rid of. What you have to do, if I just go backspace, the whole audio jumps. So if you go to Control and Z, it'll put it back where it was. That's basically undo. So if I want to get rid of that audio, I go to Edit, remove special, split, delete, and then it removes audio from there, even though there wasn't actually anything there, but it will remove it without moving the bit you want to keep. Okay, so that's another useful thing to know. And again, as I say, you know, this is just a free program, but a lot of software for recording, there's a lot of, it's pretty much the same principle usually. Ableton's a bit different, but Dan Lissandro, he's a man to check out his videos for anything to do with Ableton. But yeah, you usually have like lines, you have tracks you can see, you've got your waveform there, you can go in and cut bits out, and it's quite intuitive, I find. So, you know, have a mess around. If you're lucky enough, you know, if you have access to a laptop, this is a free program, you can just download it. You can even, if you need to, use anything you have. If you've only got a microphone on your computer, you can still get ideas down if you want to put laser harmonies or you're just trying to make a demo. Anyway, what was I going to do next? Yes, so we've got those bits. I was just turning down the volume, wasn't I? So up here, that's the main volume, the playback volume. Where's that? There. So if you can see, there's a little speaker there. That's for turning your microphone up and down, that one. So if I just turn the playback volume down a bit. Go back to the start. Try again, Lisa. Here we go. So you can see there it's coming through quite high. It can probably go down a bit more. But also, one more thing I just wanted to mention. So maybe you've recorded some guitar, a couple of vocals, you might have put some other instruments on there or whatever you've done. If you want to control the volume of the individual tracks, so I might want to turn that second vocal down a little bit. So you can see you've got a little minus sign and a plus sign, and you can move that up and down. You can pan the track. So if you imagine you're in stereo, you've got a left speaker and a right speaker. Maybe you've got a side, like a backing vocal coming in, but you only want it to come in over on one side. So you're kind of spreading that sound around a bit. So you can, what we call pan, left or right. Okay, so I've turned that vocal down. Let's have one more listen. So there, that's the very basics of how it works. As I say, if you download Audacity, you can just go and find yourself some Google for tutorials and just get creative and see what you come up with. Okay, bye.